Hey YouTubers and model community, this is Mario Cosby coming at you with a, I'm not going to say it's an update, but I just want to show you a little crude making of a spray booth. I think it turned out pretty good, and it does work. It's efficient, that's for sure. So let's check it out. Alright, so this is it. Hope it's not too blaring or bright because of the light. That light's an LED, and I have it set for auto. It has a motion detector on it, and that was only $20 from Home Depot. But what you're looking at is just a cardboard Home Depot box. It's a extra heavy duty box, which I as you can see, I sealed up, and this is the back of it. Right here, this part right here is an inline fan, and I got it exhausting with 4-inch dryer vent tubing with a I don't know if you can see back there. There you go. That's better. With dryer vent tubing exiting outside. Now what I did was I bought 2 of these boxes. They were $5 each, and I used one cut up to 12 inches long by 35 inches wide. That was my window, or long and 12 inches wide. And then the other end I bought an extension that hose connects to and goes outside, and just cut a 4-inch hole in the center of it, and that was it. Now it exhausted it outside. So this is a Crude men, I call it a Crude men paint booth, only because you guys know I do 1/12. Every one I looked at, they were ridiculously priced, and then number 2, they were for 1/24th, 1/25th scale, you know, maybe 1/16th if you're lucky, but 1/12, forget it. So this is what I did, and it works. I'm telling you, it works. What I did was seal everything off with duct tape. Well, when I say duct tape, I'm talking about the aluminum tape that you would use to seal ducking with, you know, heat ducking with. And then that round circle in the back, that's just an exit that you would put on the outside of your, you know, so you can pass through a wall. So it was a 4-inch, and it just worked out great. These 2 lines right here, those are large, very large wire ties that I got from Home Depot to well, you just don't buy 2, you got to buy a pack. That I used to put to hold the unit in, you know. Also, what I did here, this part right here, I doubled up on the cardboard just to give it some support and backing. So that worked out real good. And I just tested it. Here's a part I'm using my Lazy Susan. You know the term, but if you look, I'm working on a project right now. It's the Foose 69 Camaro. And what had happened was, if you guys seen my video of the red one that I made, the 69 Camaro, it's red, and I had the wheels off it on one side. Well, I wanted to redo it, so I did it in the flute scheme. I'll show it to you now. It's not done. I'm just prepping and getting ready, but it's going to be black and orange. There's the body. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me turn some light on. Where are you? There you go. It's black and orange. Get this out of the way. And the spoiler is going to be, it's carbon fibered. The rear spoiler is carbon fiber. I did cut it to simulate the trunk separation from the body. I don't see if you can see that. I got to do the back end. of putting the carbon fiber on. Here's the front. And what I did was from Shapeway, I think I'm saying that right, I picked up this Raleigh Sport grill. That's how it's going to be. And the bumpers, the back bumper is going to be painted black. The front bumper I'll probably leave chrome, because all this will be black with some chrome trim. Be highlighted with bare metal foil, the grill, and I don't want it all blacked out in there. So there you have it, and show you what I did. Let me move this. Let me show you what I did with the that's overspray. I don't like that. But let me show you what I did with the model. This is the interior tub. Put some stripes down the middle of them. Black washed them a little to make them look like they were worn in. Put some speakers, simulated speakers back here. Now, the roll cage is from Shapeway 2. Now, what I did, I had the 2010 Ford GT 500, and I cannibalized that kit. There's some things that I took out of it that I'm using in this model. One was these door speaker grills. I'm using the mirrors. They're painted. I just got to clear coat them. See? They got to be sanded and clear coated. They look real nice on the car too. They look really good. So that's where I'm at with that. Then what I did, instead of using the wheels, the original wheels that I bought for them, you know, those thrush wheels, what I did was take the Mustang wheels, and there you have it. Yeah, this is a little, because these wheels don't fit on there flush, so I had to open this up, reinvent that. This is what I did with the engine, y'all. Hillborn fuel injection, all braided. It's got, let me point some things out to you here. Don't mind my dog, she's going crazy. I got the door closed. I don't want to smell in these fumes. Well, there's really none in here, but I just don't want to smell in it. These are power steering lines here. What I did, I had an LS1 engine, or an LS engine, and I used the heads, and I used the plastic covers that they use over the coil packs on the engine that originally came with the foose kit. I also used the Ford alternator, as you can see down there. I used the Ford power steering, the pulleys, the AC compressor right here, and I got to run the lines back there to the firewall. I used the electric radiator. Here, let me turn this around. There's the electric radiator. I used the recovery tank, or the AC, not the AC, the coolant recovery tank. And pretty much everything else is what came into the kit. Show you underneath real quick. Now, also what I did from Shapeway, if I'm pronouncing that right, I'm not sure. Alright, but this is, everything else is stock on this. What I also did was ran some fuel lines to electric pump for the fuel injection. But I got these bars. Well, it wasn't bars. What it was a mono leaf spring system. But when I put it together, I didn't like the riding height of the mono spring. So what I did was just cut these bars and adopted them to the original leaf spring system in here. Now, what these bars, they're called an anti-flex or anti-twist. It stops the leaf spring on a monoleaf from twisting under torque. Like if you're doing a burnout or something like that, the leaf springs will flex on you, and you can actually bust the rear end out right on out of it. I've seen it happen. So these stop that from doing that. Now this one's came loose. I just got to glue it back to the base, and that's it. Everything else is pretty much stock. What I did was, this is interesting. I took the Camaro rear wheels, and not the Camaro, the Mustang rear wheels, and put them in the rear, and then used the Camaro front wheels and put them on the front Mustang wheels. The reason is because they're a lower profile wheel. So it gives me the stance that I'm looking for. As you can see, there's the stance. So hopefully when this whole thing comes together, it's going to look great. Now what I'm using here, I got duplicate colors. I use just universal duplicate color black. But this is special effects or duplicate color clear effects. And it's almost like that flip-flop paint that everybody's using. If you look at this thing, I don't know how well you can see it, but can you see that changing? Because I don't know if it's recording it or not. But it's changing from like purple, yellow. This is just hints of it. The metal flake is. That's the metal flake in that paint. So I put a little of that on there, and then right now it's got 2 coats of clear. Now it's got a little dirt in here. I don't know how that got in there. So I'll wait till this dry 24 hours, then we can sand that out, and then shoot one more coat on there and be done with it. And at that point I just have to rub it. But my concern is I got some overspray here, fellas and young ladies, who's ever's watching this. That's concerning. I don't know why. I just got it on the roof. I don't have it nowhere else, and I'm not sure if that's overspray or not. I mean, the booth is next to my working table, but it's far enough away to where it shouldn't be affecting. You know, I'll give you an idea. Let me go back out. See what I'm saying? There's the booth. There was no clouds in here, nothing that I seen that would cause any concern. That's why I'm thrilled over my poor man's, I call it my poor man's spray booth. But again, it's not like I'll be using this a lot. Last time I sprayed a car was what, 7 years ago? Maybe 6 years ago? So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, if anything, I'm going to be safe. I have to buy a respirator. I was using just the, you know, these filters, you know, that we use for COVID. But I got to get a respirator, that's for sure. But I got to keep an eye out on if it is overspray or not. Reason is because this room is very nice. I'm not going to have a whole lot. I'm a very clean person. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of dirt and dust and overspray. The only reason I'm doing this now inside is because it's 32 degrees outside. I have a show coming up in March in Philadelphia. January, February, yeah, March. So I like to have this model done to go to the show, plus the other ones, you know, that already done. I'll be taking them too. So there you have it, YouTubers. If anybody wants to know how I did it, you know, it's just it's really simple. It's nothing hard. And again, don't take rocket science to build one. Just cardboard, some ducking, a fan, and a light, and there you go. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, YouTubers, until next time, Mario out, and I'll keep these guys posted on the finished product when it's done. Probably won't be the February or March, but you know, if not sooner. Alright, take care.